Hello to everyone. We have this kind of situation that we sadly have to change our place, like the space of the museum. And lately we were quiet, but there was, of course, a reason for that. That means we were working and trying to find out where to move and what to do because the situation right now is pretty complicated and it's complicated for a very long time. And if something is not working for a long time, that means some work has to be put to change the gears or to try something new.
Mhm. It's an interesting situation because we are, when we had the idea of the museum, we wanted, the main idea was to have a place for fun. That was the goal. And we started from almost nothing. We had like really basic machines. Then we found furnitures to dress around the console, and step by step, we actually, I would say that most of the piece we have, many are from donations, are from agreements with some other people that following our activity. And but very fast happened really the questions of we are a museum, so the questions of taking care, questions of um, questions of to preserve this all these informations and these machines. And I think that the fact that we have to close now, it makes placing these questions, I think, in the center. It's not only about to have a place where people could play the games and understand this historical context, but it's as well like to find the best place we could get to preserve all these systems that have like in a while, like most of this machine will not work anymore at all. So so I think it's good. It was a good opportunity to search, to think about if we had to change the place, what would be the best place for that. So the time of the sanitary outbreak, somehow it took time to think an alternative. What would be an alternative place if that one is not working? In some way, I think it's a good coincidence, I would say, that we had to think about an alternative.
Still, we're just we're trying to be positive. It's not like we wanted to change the place. It's just that
exactly. Yes.
We just physically have to do that because it took a long time, and I would say a year of trying to work where we are, because of course the place was built for by us, and a lot of money will be lost there in the space that was built. A lot of power, a lot of time, everything there was handmade. All the electric cables, everything, like it was crazy work, and it's just it's better to be optimistic. The thing is that, yeah, the place that we're right now using has a lot of complications because, of course, it's an old building, and the winter was pretty hard. This winter was very cold, and even with all of the heating pumps and the heaters and everything we've done, the temperature was too low. At some point, visitors could visit the museum only with jackets and clothes, and it was not comfortable there. And we couldn't physically manage to do it better. It needs even more investment, and of course.
So I would say it's another reason as well, like which I think, because that's not a problem specifically about that year. That it's something that we're going to have to deal every year if we stay anyway in in the current place?
Finally, like we've seen, I think 20 or 30 places. We talked with a lot of interesting people, great people, and we got very good opportunities from, I would say, even quite popular shopping centers. But
Mm-hmm.
when we see the square meter price and communication and everything, like electric price in those places, we understand that sadly we physically cannot manage the space in those shopping centers, even with very nice prices that they give to us. So at the moment we have two places, one that we really want, and the second one that we will take if there will be no other way. They're both in Mustamäe. I don't want to tell more about them because everyone will have expectations already built that it will be there. It's so cool. So now we just need to collect 3 months payment to give to the company. So they will allow us to go there. We will get 3 months. Then we will talk about some additional reductions. The space will be, of course, smaller than the museum right now, but it will be very comfortable, like very comfortable, with a nice toilet, with a nice kitchen, with a nice entrance. So it will, I would say, be even more suitable for families, for events, visually. But at the same time, it will be, of course, physically smaller, and that will let us to pay less rent because summer will be hard, no matter what we think. On 25th of April, when restrictions will be lifted, that doesn't mean that Estonia will start living happily. No, there will be some restrictions. There may be another wave. People are tired. They don't have, of course, money. We don't have money. No one has money. And summer will be hard anyway. So smaller place will give us even more leverage to survive. So that's the plan. And now we will have to again ask for money. There is already Patreon. It helps, but of course it's a small fraction. We will try to improve the Patreon. At the moment, it was just physically not possible with amount of the work that was happening, and of course because we were preparing the library. You can tell about the library.
Actually, it's interesting because it's not an exhibition of LVLup. It's an exhibition about. It's a cooperation with LVLup. It's an exhibition about video games. So it's as well for. It has been designed as well for a totally new kind of audience that we usually have. But of course, it will be open for everyone. But I would say it's a miniature version of LVLup, and so it's very interesting thing that happened as well because there is no such experience like that about to have video games retrospective in a national library. But you will get the information about that soon. We will share you that as soon as possible. So yes, so now and in parallel, so now we are as well like working to find this alternative space, and we are already packing as well. And this is really crazy. It's like it's already tiring when you have a flat, but like it's like packing 10 living rooms in one time. Yeah. It's so really nuts.
At the moment, we're having this kind of, as usual, hard time because, of course, packing, moving. But before moving, we need to, of course, agree on the terms and to agree on the contract with the new space. And it costs money to move, of course, and we will ask for help from all of our friends, but still it will not be free. And in the new space, again, we will have to install everything, so it's again work. So it will be quite a complicated period of time, but we will try to at least showcase what's happening, because it will be great to later see how it was going. So yeah, those are the latest news from the museum, and we will start posting all the posts and information, and asking for support. And we're asking for support here in this video. This is the long one. I don't think that everyone will watch whole this video, but for those who are interested in what's happening, really like all the story, then that's it. You can always leave the comments under the video, and we will answer them. So, anything else, Camille?
Please support us. Supporting us. We need you to give access to all that treasure that we have at that museum. That is very unique place, and we can keep rising it. But it will only happen if we have your support. And would like to thanks as well, like already all the people that are still helping, supporting, financing us, and with your help, I really am I have very positive. I see that it already works twice, and we can make it again.